So the memorial here is usually a place of peace and quiet, but for the first time, sound will be part of the experience. All you need is your phone. It's often said that seeing is believing.
My brother used to say the opposite of love is not hate but fear.
But when we can no longer see something for ourselves, sometimes we have to hear it.
I got excited. I took off my shoes. I was all by myself. I took off my shoes to wade in the creek, and then I heard something, and there was a guard tower and a soldier up there, and he was pointing a rifle down at me. And I would say I was a child, and it was
Lily
fun and
Kodama
games
was
for me.
just 7 years old at the time of the exclusion 81 years ago. She's one of less than 10 survivors that still lives on the island. There's stories like Lily's late brother, Frank Kitamoto, lost to the generation. Until now.
And we have this treasure trove of community members who are on tape, right? So that we can hear their voices. It was like, we need to take advantage of this somehow.
Thanks to a $10,000 grant from the Port of Seattle along with community funds, Christine and her team combed through hours of material to create an audio tour that's now available in partnership with the National Park Services app.
Shortly after the start of World War II, the Japanese American residents of Bainbridge Island were the first to be excluded from their homes and sent to concentration camps.
It just makes me remember how my brother was.
That was the goal for Christine Mueller, the former executive director of Visit Bainbridge Island, when she kicked off the project last year.
And what it was like and how they felt and what they experienced, what the weather was like, where they walked.
For not just visitors, but for people all over the world to hear stories from just some of the 227 Japanese Americans who were once forced from their homes on Bainbridge Island in Washington.
That's a living legacy that we'll continue to give to the community.
Now, some things to keep in mind. Earbuds are encouraged to help keep the peace here, but they're not provided, so you're asked that you bring your own. For now, they're reporting live here on Bainbridge Island. Angelique Hockaday, King 5 News.
You know, a lot of people go to Bainbridge Island, they don't even realize the history that island holds. And, you know, a lot of times you go to that ferry dock and you go there to visit Bainbridge Island to be a tourist or to go check out some restaurants and shops, and take a moment to go check that out, give you some history.
So peaceful. Angelique, thanks so much. What a great story.